Alright, we're back. More Hearthstone, starting with this Paladin. It's been hit with a few things, trying to remember exactly what it was. I know Harrison got turned into an Elven Archer. I'll be honest, I don't remember the Wisp and, what was the other thing? ETC? What are those instead of? Oh, True Silvers, that's right. No weapons, no True Silvers. Kind of just wanted to play Paladin. And Elven Archer's still like a viable card. ETC is bad, but, you know, not the worst thing in the world. The fact that I wanted to play Paladin, whatever. You know, not the smartest deck to play on this climb, but hey, let's see how it goes. But yeah, still a little bit wiped. Right, I had my third COVID shot. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. Was completely out of it, totally wrecked. But here today, not too bad. Should be pretty much back to normal tomorrow, I think. But wanted to get a stream in, at least get some Hearthstone stuff up. All right. This Wisp. And we are starting here. Do we actually drop Wisp? Jeez. I'm not sure. I'm going to be running at Doomsday routes. Probably not, but let's see what we got. Oh. What am I looking at here from Satur? Make sure it opens in the right tab. For you, my friend, wishing you a speedy recovery. With lots of love and hugs. Let me share this with the stream to show that I'm not crazy. These are the kind wishes from Satur. This is something I would get from my grandma. YM. Who could YM be? Who could it possibly be? Wait, do we rush Wisp? Yeah, I guess we do. Pretty sick. If this is hand lock, God, this guy's got no idea what's gonna hit him. Thank you, Satur. You can pass on my gratitude as well. Yeah. I don't want to get out the Pyro, because it's going to combo with the quality. If I had something like a Consecrate, maybe I'd be willing to run that out for a bit of tempo, but why shoot the Wisp? Why? Shoot one of these guys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It'd be real nice to actually win here with all the substitutions. Actually, wait. He's at 10 cards. Is he gonna like... Oh, okay. Coin Mortal Coil actually seems a little bit weird here, but... I was playing your Warlock deck and Legend with a couple different cards. It's 4 and 2 so far. Actually not bad. I do think that there's some real potential in that deck. Like, I played it the once. I think the first day I played it, it did pretty good. Played it again. I can't remember if I made some substitutions. It did not do as good, but it's still like... I don't know. I do. I feel like it has some potential. Okay, a Consecrate. Yeah, really, I just got to get into equality for this matchup to go well, I think.
My shield for Argus.
Interesting. 3, 4. So now I've got the Consecrate in case case we do get equality. So how much do I want to save the pyro? It's another proc. It is going to fight a bit for the board. It's not real great. I can't even really get the Doomsayer out for anything.
The battle.
I think I'm going to do something like this and just be patient. Like, it might be good to run that out. There's a lot of stuff that kills that. You know, Hellfire, Shadow Flame, which is why I run the 1/1 in. Just guarantee that the dude does something. But yeah, if he's going face, we can chill. We might be desperate enough to consecrate, but we've got some heals. Wait, does he have a card to play? No, he's gonna overdraw. Seems a little weird, but okay. See, like here might be a Doomsayer play. It's a weird line. Let's see. He's got 13 damage though. 13's a lot. It's not that crazy that he would end up having more. If he's running like Power Overwhelming with Leroy, it's possible to get it soon. But yeah, the Doomsayer basically just eats damage, and this will draw us into an equality. So I kind of like this. We're not there yet. But I think, yeah, you go ahead and do that. Probably get damage on this while you can. Alright, he mills a Drake, not a big deal. Had a good chance to beat Crusher, but forgot I used my first Soulfire, then held Melee in hand until fatigue. Oh no. That's so depressing. Heard your favorite Bills player requested a trade a couple days ago. So sad. Wait, who requested a trade? I have not heard this. Wow, we actually are gonna die to this. Wow. Well, that's a sad game one. Oh, Cole Beasley? Well, Cole Beasley had all the weird COVID stuff last season. Alright, let's do something else. Kind of feeling this Priest deck. Yeah, he had all that COVID stuff, and he was all upset with the team and the league, and there's a huge back and forth with all that. Oh, we do a little bit more there. So, I don't know. That one doesn't surprise me a lot, but also, I don't think a huge impact, right? They got Gabriel Davis coming in now. I don't know if they would, I haven't been following much off-season stuff. Okay, I think we keep that. Don't keep these. Seems good. But yeah, if there's any chance that they bring Sanders back, like I know he's super old. Well, as far as sports goes, he's like 36, 37. Must be traded to a team of purebloods. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. What is a team of purebloods? Like I remember hearing, wasn't it like the Seahawks or something had like 100% vaccination rate? But I don't remember anyone getting highlighted for being, yeah, having like an incredibly low vaccination rate. Spread his message far and I hope wide, hopefully not white. See if this could survive a turn. It's just too risky. He probably just executes it. We'll go ahead and do this. Coin's gonna be good on something like Cairn. He doesn't even line up wide. He doesn't get to spread his message that wide. Alright, let's go ahead and do this first. To spread his message to the slot. Oh, more pictures. You know, I think I've seen something like this. Some ridiculous TikTok of someone. Yeah, they're not unvaccinated, they're a pureblood. I don't think I've seen that exact video of that peak genetic specimen, but I think I've seen something pretty similar to that. Same general caption. pretty special message. I am not a pureblood. You know, my blood has been tainted multiple times since birth, even. I don't know, man. It's your choice. You've got free will. You can choose not to watch. I don't want to extend too much into Brawl. Hey, look, a deck that still has Harrison. I think. Huh? Do I do one more? I think I'll just chill. Thing is, like, there's a good chance we Alex his face, so I don't know if getting that out's gonna be that good. Oh, this is so juicy too. It is gonna give him a good brawl board with Harrison, but there's no way you don't immediately hit that. Otherwise, he just milks like crazy value. But if he doesn't brawl this, then I don't know. Alex may not really actually do much to him. How deep is he? 18? Yeah, I don't recognize the name either. There's somebody we played recently who double brawled us. Something I wasn't really expecting. Battle Rage. What? How much do we have? We've got 12, 17 damage. There's just not really benefit to extending on the board. I'm just gonna chill one more turn. Even if he is running some sort of like Worgen combo thing, we shouldn't. Do you like to play with fire? What the hell? Yeah, we shouldn't be able to die from 30, I don't think. Okay. I mean, it's cool. I'll give him that. Kind of like, it's a little bit of synergy, but not really synergy. He's only getting like the 1 armor from all this anyway. Wow. Surprisingly good, though. I think it's gonna be our best Holy Nova anyway. And we can still follow it up with Ascension. Again, Alex doesn't do much. You don't have enough to burst him down. We've got stuff like Reg. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm assuming this is a Worgen deck, but this is not typical. But a lot of draw and like anti-aggro. It's probably either Worgen OTK or something just completely off my radar. Something super unique. Made some good progress in Elden Ring up further north. Claymore isn't cutting it anymore. Interesting. I think I might switch to the Black Knight Halberd. Wait, the Black Knight Halberd. There's a Black Knight Halberd? That was my favorite weapon in Dark Souls 1. Like level 55 or so. Yeah, 55. I guess it depends what you mean by up north. Because apparently what I'm finding is up north just like never fucking ends. This game is endless, it seems. What do we want to do? Still Alex, not good. Sylvanas is actually okay here. The thing with Reg is if it gets like BGH'd or a quick like shield slam if I hit this, I don't think it gets enough value. Because I think this is quite good. And then I'm just wondering if I want to also Farseer. You get a little bit more on the board. I maybe want a Sun Fury. I'm trying to think what the Worgen OTK does. Isn't it like... It's like 18 or 24 or something. He's got like another 4 there. I'm not sure that I have like a better time to taunt. So why not just get it out? Yeah, I can't remember what the full combo even is to math it out, like which cards it is or whatever. Mordhorse is back. That's what I like. Not quite to the Snowy Mountain area? Okay. Okay, I think I know. I think I know what you mean. Like by the capital or whatever.
Let the pain speak to me.
It's got to be Worgen then, right? He's probably gonna hit. Maybe we Holy Smite Rag or something. And he's got 15 health.
Armor made to fit.
What are you even hoping for from Rag?
Must consider.
If you play anything, he's gonna draw off of it. What is it? Charge gives like 2 attack. And range is like 8, 10, 20. It's something like that. We get a little bit of heal from these. I guess that's what I'll do. I'm really not sure what the best line is here though. Join Volcano Manor too. Good stuff. That's what you gotta do. Got the mission to start shit with the Erd Tree. Okay. Don't know if it's exactly the Black Knight Halberd, but see the Nightcap. I watched some more streams yesterday because I was completely out of commission. I you know, figured I'd watch Elden Ring instead of play since I couldn't didn't have like any energy to stream. And I saw some people fighting in Night Cavalry, and I've never found them before. I guess it's like a nighttime only enemy, because it looked like it was areas I'd been to, but yeah, never actually seen the enemy. But yeah, if it's close to the Black Knight Halberd, that would be that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, similar to the Deathbird boss. That's right. That's the only one that I found that that definitely required the nighttime thing. Because I fought one, died, and then tried to go back immediately, which was in the day. And I was like, wait, what the hell? Why doesn't this work? And yeah, figured it out. Oh, brawl. Okay. Okay, we might... I'm guessing he swings, again, if it's 20 or 24... I was going to say we might have to shoot him with Holy Fire, but it's not quite there yet. Do I need to... I don't think I need to circle. So I've got 5 there. I can do 5 with all of that. Let's see if we double Taskmasters of Worgen. 7, and then it's 9, and then it's 12 with Rage, right? 24, 27, 28. Is that correct? Maybe I heal Akanai, shoot his face. Try to set up for a Holy Fire lethal. He's pretty comfortable with just this here on board. When else am I really using Circle? I'm going to do it like this, just because I'm not confident in the math. I really don't think the health on this matters one bit. Are there any other weather or sun cycle enemies? I don't know. There must be, I agree. Almost certainly is, but I'm not aware of any of it. Okay, here's the Worgen. So what's he got? I'm guessing we're dead? He's got double charge, maybe? 8. Rampage, that's what it's called. Double Rampage kills us? Yeah. 28. Yeah, I don't know what we could have done there. Other than maybe trying to save the taunt for later. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure those decks run like double brawl. If you extend onto the board earlier, you can get out the brawls and maybe try to hold on to Sun Fury for later. Not sure. I was kind of expecting at some point there we'd just be able to push enough damage, but gotta root for that deck even though you're playing Priest. It's okay. At least at this point we're not losing ranks, right? It's if we're gonna lose, this is the time to lose. So I'm okay with it. And this is actually one of the few decks that's still intact, which I'll take, and I think it's a pretty good deck. But yeah, I'll probably have to play some Worgen OTK at some point. Somebody asked for it a while ago. I think I played it once. Did I even play it once? Not sure. It's been so long. But yeah, I still want to get back to Handlock, but I think we'll do all that assuming we hit Legend, unless we end up giving up before that. But either on giving up or hitting Legend, do some Handlock. Trying to remember Worgen OTK. What else is there? I don't know. Maybe that's kind of all that's in our backlog. Now we got the Q time boss. Does that mean it's Wordle time? Give you this junk that you played to Legend? I'll take a look. Went on like a 10-game win streak. Damn. There we go. We beat the Q boss.
Anduin versus Mechajaraxis. You face Mechajaraxis. The light shall bring. Mechajaraxis
is almost always Handlock. But the thing is, this deck is so bad against Handlock to begin with. I'm not even going to bother taking that chance of saving the death. Alright, let me copy that. Probably look at it after stream or something. What is it? Just out of curiosity. Do we even get out the North Shire? I'll do it. It's a good chance that he contests. It locks out a few zoo plays.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay, it is zoo. But yeah, we don't really have anything to save this for either. Any kind of like decent combination. God, this would be so nice to hang on to. But even if he goes ahead and makes that hit, one of the few times I think it's going to be right to get the Pyro out too. You don't normally do this temple kind of stuff. You want to like hold on to cards for combos. But I think I'm desperate enough here. It's a mid-range hunter with a slightly lower curve and a limited amount of beasts with regs of finisher. Huh. Sounds kind of cool. Oh, we're getting this soul fired. Interesting. Well, this isn't that bad, assuming this doesn't buff anything to 3. Because we can just heal, get a 4 out, get Holy Nova. Like, the fact that we ate a lot of damage there is actually pretty valuable.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Now, Circle would go a long way. Son of a bitch, really? You're gonna pick that one? Alright. I think you have to deny some damage with Senjin, right? Is that true? 3, 5, 7, 9. See, the problem is if he throws a bunch of small stuff into the Senjin, I'm gonna play it a little bit. Oh, He's gonna kill this though, right? See, I want to play it a bit riskier. I'll throw out the Senju now. Chances are he like buffs something anyway, and he's still got a good Holy Nova board. Thing is, if I run this out and he doesn't deal with it, yeah, Soul Fire. Okay, so this is so annoying. But yeah, if I run this out and he doesn't deal with it, the fact that it's going to be dealing damage to me is a huge issue. Don't you dare buff the Flame Imp. Okay. We're still in a lot of trouble. Just because of that one there. The one buff there.
My shield for Argus.
Like, we can kill that and be on 1 health. That's pretty cool. But it's literally the only way to survive. Is that correct? Because you can heal up to 5. But you can't kill that. Well, I think we're super dead for like a million different reasons.
Why do you call my shield for Argus?
There we go. Yeah, I mean, even if the juggler doesn't get buffed there, what does it save? It saves 4... I guess 5 damage because the Argus, you're still probably dead. Well, I'm going to stubbornly continue with the Priest. So who or what position do you want the Bills to draft? So I haven't followed any of the rookie stuff. Like I said, haven't followed anything off-season, really. I see a couple like news stories pop up here and there. So I can't say any particular person. But I'm a big fan of, if you're in the kind of position that the Bills are in, you got like a franchise quarterback, at least it seems that way. You know, good young receivers. Their run game's a little suspect. Let me think for a minute. I think I want to keep a mostly... mostly anti-aggro tempo hand. I just don't know if this is the best way to do it. If it's Freeze Mage, whatever. It's just like, do you want this? I like these. I'll stick with it all. Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't think we need a running back. God, I'm doing that cringe thing where you say we, as though I'm a part of the Buffalo Bills. So they got Zach Moss last year and Devin Singletary the year before. I think they're actually good running backs. I think they're talented. But I think the O-line is the problem. So I think when you have a good team, what I was trying to say, like a pretty solid team, I think you want to... I'm comfortable burning the heal before Alex here. I think you want to just pick like high percentage draft picks. So pick O-linemen, pick D-linemen, linebackers, edge rushers, that kind of stuff. So I think whatever the best available player is in those high percentage draft picks, you go for them as opposed to going for skill positions. If there's any skill positions, like they want one more receiver, say they trade Beasley and Sanders walks or something like that, and you feel like you gotta get somebody else, I think you look to free agency before the draft. Okay, this is not bad. As much as I'd love to steal this at some point, can't wait that long. So yeah, that's my thinking. But O-line would be like number 1 for me. Currently at Radon in Elden Ring. Oh wow, this is one of these different kind of control mages. Alright. Well, let's try to draw. If we can get death, obviously huge. But even this is okay. Do I heal myself or the dude? You heal that out of flame strike range, but I think it's too early to care about his health. So let's do this. Because it might even end up being like that kind of thing. Or I guess it'd be these two in. Hopefully this doesn't spoil. No, it's all good. I finished Radon. Kind of weird that the whole boss fight's designed around horse riding, but some attacks are impossible to dodge. Horse health is a joke. I don't know. A lot of people said that Radon was really difficult. I think I beat him on like my 3rd try. I've struggled on other bosses for like an hour, so probably, you know, people that will say that they weren't that difficult of bosses. But Radon was one of the few where I was like, this is fine, you know, this is not bad. This is actually quite good. I was a little disappointed by how weak Sylvanas was going to be here, but this is not a bad steal. So yeah, I don't know. I found the horse riding, I was able to get in, make a couple attacks, summon some dudes, get out, and just like do that cycle, and it worked pretty well. So maybe I just got lucky with attack patterns and stuff, but it was all good for me. I do love that he's on like a tiny horse that he like crushes, and it looks like it's like fighting for its life under his body. That shit cracked me up. Didn't track how well he did very much. Didn't have any Bills players on your fantasy team. Yeah, they didn't do great, but it's like they're constantly getting hit behind the line of scrimmage, so I have a hard time blaming running backs for not breaking tackles in the backfield. Yeah, I think O-line is the biggest pressing need, but there's their run defense is not very good either. So now luckily Duplicate is not a card. Part of me wants to run out Sylvanas because he already played 1 Fireball. I don't like Sylvanas on an empty board generally. If they've got the chance to remove it. So I think what we do here, assuming it's not counterspell, yeah, I think we deal with this. Pop this out. And heal him up. At least use it out of flame strike range. The straight arrows that he shoots in packs is purely RNG. Yeah, that one's a little weird, but he only did that attack to me like twice, I think. But you can dodge it with the horse, I think, in general. Please tell me how to dodge the fireball attack when he goes to phase 3. I literally just like ran from it. It didn't do anything. Like, as long as you can see it. Alright, it is rag time. I don't know if he runs polymorph. I know some of these control decks do. Yeah, and as long as I could see it, I could just like run in a direction. But I had to like tilt the camera to the sky and just spin it around, and then you can catch the fireball way in the distance. And for me, it didn't seem to track at all. So I just kind of figured, yeah, this is not going to be tough to dodge. Still a little unfortunate that he can just ping this down. Oh. But he's not going to do it. So now we can Northshire heal. Potentially Sylvanas? Ooh, but we got Alex too. Yeah, I mean, all my... I say this as... oh, wow. Actually not bad for the draw. Do you do this? Again, I'm still worried about Sylvanas because now the other Flame Strike... No, maybe I do get Sylvanas out. 2 Fireballs, he's got 1 more Flame Strike. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get Sylvanas out push damage. I don't think this single draw is as good. But I say this as I've lost tons of YouTube subscribers. People who watch Hearthstone are probably... I thought of the second one. Probably tired of hearing about Elden Ring stuff. But yeah, my fight against him is up on YouTube that nobody wants to watch. But if you actually want to see how I did it... yeah, it is all there. Have I fought Godskin Apostle? I have. I struggled an insane amount, even more than Elmer of the Bryad. I don't know if I fought Elmer of the Bryad. Thankfully, we got a death for that. I don't think he's gonna run Counterspell in this deck, so... Okay. Do I want a Holy Nova? I think so. Just so I can push damage. Yeah, I did think he was a pretty tough boss fight. It took me a little while to learn his moves and stuff, but it wasn't like super bad. Okay, Frost Nova, not the greatest. This guy's deck is interesting. It seems... Oh, we're one off of being able to proc. Shoot. Seems like not that different than Freeze Mage. Like, I'm surprised I haven't seen any polymorph or anything. I'm wondering what he cut to fit the giants in. Because usually you run it a bit different. Progress is getting constantly closer was the most progress fun you've ever had in a Souls game. It's probably saying a lot, because, yeah, generally, okay. This is interesting. Yeah, generally there's a lot of that in a lot of the Souls games. So I think we Holy Fire and then some sort of minion. It might just be Sun Fury. I want to proc. I don't think the taunt is such a big deal. And it's a little bit more resilient than the pyro. Maybe I get them both out, honestly. Both flame strikes are down. He might have a blizzard. But I think we get both of these out. I don't actually care about taunting that. And then we've got 4 damage of burst in hand. That's kind of like surprise damage. Yeah, I'm not sure what like my favorite boss fight's been, or progression-wise, how it's been. I mean, the early bosses, like everybody said that, you know, Margit took a while, and I think Godric. I had the same experience. It took me a while to get through them. They were both a lot of fun. I think Crucible Knight is probably my least favorite. Is the only thing that I can accurately say.
The end is coming!
Okay. Yeah, nothing to really do here. 4 damage, can't deal with that. Alright. He's still got another ice block, but I'm guessing it's in his deck because he didn't play it there. It seems like a risky play knowing we have like 1 Holy Fire at least. If he had the ice block.
You require my assistance?
I hope you like my invention.
Okay.
Aha! Aha!
Boy, this might just be another game where we get right down to the wire and then lose, which would be so sad if it's the case. 10 cards left in our deck. Okay. I've already used the other Holy Smite, so I don't think there's anything we can get into that wins us the game, right? Even another Holy Nova, you don't have the mana to use, so... How do you do this, then? You need that. He's got 13, 14, he can double Fireball. But you need the taunt up. God. Because I want to inflict damage here to potentially set something up, but there's just no way to do it with what I've got here. Does that help at all? It does not. I think we're just dead. There's no way to deal damage. Even if we live one more turn. Fatigue, maybe? If I can plop this down, shoot him. If he somehow draws one more card? Not sure. Yeah, because there's the ice block. But he's got to make mistakes. We're not going to live that long. Okay, I did not expect that, I'll be honest. Wow. Possible. Shoot. Circle, circle. He can do 13 with double fireball ping. I think he's got one more frostbolt though, right? Which means the heal to ourselves wouldn't matter. Maybe not. Maybe we win. We win. Wow. Pretty cool. That does feel good. It feels pretty good. I thought he had another frostbolt. I can't remember where he used that then. Because he used the double ice lance. Remember, one frostbolt. Alright. Well, we win a game with the... with Priest. Let's go to Tempo Mage. It's another one that is untouched at the moment, so... I think we actually did decent with it, even though... I don't think it's like a super top tier deck or anything like that.
Jaina versus Edwin.
Uh-oh.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
You asked for it.
I actually don't think this is too bad of a matchup, though. I just don't like playing against Miracle Rogue. So let's see. I gotta re-familiarize myself with the deck. I don't think that's going to be good, or that. This is going to kill all the 3/3s, which is nice. Mirror Image is potentially, like, really, really good. He's super good with Manor, pretty good with Sorcerer's Apprentice. I think I'm going to keep it. Oh, whoops. You guys kind of look at my beautiful face. That's just me inanely clicking. Not going to play it out just yet. It's fine as an early play. Like against Zoo, sometimes you play it turn 1. I think it's like actually okay to play here. But there's still a chance that I get, yeah, Mana Worm Apprentice, whatever. Yeah. I'm likely coining the Water Ellie. I guess if he plays a 3/3 here, I might have to deal with it. Maybe we're doing like Frostbolt, Mirror Image, then Water Elemental. Let's see what we got. Interesting. Which tells me he's probably also planning on Hero Powering next turn. So, I'm okay with that. You hope no backstab of this. Okay, not the worst. Backstab hit. Alright, again, another play that is Okay, spending a lot of resources, and he's frozen. So you got stuff like... See, I'm less inclined to get a mirror image out. Because Blade Flare is going to wipe it.
What to do?
I'm actually looking for this mirror entity soon. Like, I think next turn. I think this is a Drake. Drake's about as good as Senjin. Both die to a Vis. And the next turn is probably something like a Farseer mirror entity. If you hit a Gadget Sand or a Drake, I'd consider it a win.
Ha, this guy's toast.
One. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the line. There's a lot you can do there. I'm okay with him hitting that. I really do think the mirror entity's a really big deal. Now he could be able to deal with it, right? He's still got eviscerates. Yeah, 3 damage on his weapon, stuff like that, but... Wow. Okay, this is nice. Ah! Now I could have played it for free. So sad. Water Alley, Earth, and Ring looking quite good. And now we got this for Anthonitis. Something that you don't usually get to pull off in a matchup like this. He used 1 sap. I think this is very strong.
Eyes are open.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay, he must have a way to
Deals anywhere.
kill it. Okay. Is it a deadly poison blade flurry? Because that just like ruins us. No, just a blade flurry. Okay. He's got the spell damage, and then he runs Thalnos into the water alley. It's still really bad for us. But yeah, this will be tough because we can generate 1 fireball here and keep that on board.
Time is almost up.
You know, knowing that he's got 1 more sap, but he doesn't have easy clears. Oh man. This is tough. Could I ever wait another turn? You want to be able to like generate more fireballs and draw into your other burn. Everything else is so weak though. I just don't think he can. I think you have to get this out. Yeah, you have to get it out now. The body's good. The taunts are fine. The single fireball is nice. But it is going to be really tough to deal 20 damage. But no, the way everything's set up, down on 7 cards, the ability to draw off of that, and probably stuff that's in his hand. Oh, he's running double Blade Flare. That's super surprising. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, I think we were on a 2-turn clock anyway. It still kind of seems like we're on a 2-turn clock, so... Yeah. This doesn't have anything like Flame Strike to deal with the concealed gadget sands, so probably just dead, yeah. But we gotta think of the outs. If he's running 2 Blade Flurries, he might only run 1 sap. He does have a Shiv. I haven't really seen Farseers. But it's like, could that ever help you? Even if he hits, he's just got to have... Leroy's gonna wreck you. boy. Maybe another mirror image would help. I gotta think we're dead. But I'm gonna draw because I can't think of any other.
Time runs out on me.
Any other way of winning this. The craziest arcane missiles, perhaps? 3 hitting there.
I'm low on cards.
Well, it was worth a try. Gotta be no way we're not dead.
Out of cards.
Do you think I'll misclick? Think I'll misclick? No. Pretty dead. Alright, alright. I'll queue up another with this deck. It's a fun one. So far what? We've climbed 1 star. Super productive day.
Versus Gul'dan.
Oh, I just realized the Radon fight that is up on
You
YouTube
asked for it.
is still private. Everything that I've got up there that is not. Boy, I'd love to have this with a Kieran Tor. So greedy though. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, everything that I have private. I'm gonna upload this and then unprivate like 3 videos or something. I think that's part of the reason people unsubscribe. They're like, oh, a new video, and then it's an Elden Ring video, and they're like, fuck, and then unsubscribe. So I'll shit out all the Elden Ring stuff at the same time as this, and then hopefully everybody's happy. Do you missiles this? I think you do. If you play something else, the efficacy of this just like really goes down. Plus the ability to like buff the thing and kill anything that we might get out later. And we could potentially ping a 1 health thing here. Wow. With the Frostbolt, this gets interesting. Do I save the coin or coin this out? If I coin this out, I think you actually do. It's a little bit weird. It's kind of like, because it's not that mana efficient, but one of the big things with Zoo is buffing stuff that's already on board. Yeah. And so us spending 2 mana on a lot of stuff here is just fine. I don't think, though, it's worth a Frostbolt Arcane Missiles to get rid of this. He might Mortal Coil or something like that. But he's only got 3 mana for some smaller stuff. We pop a bigger dude down. And this is going to be useful against lots of stuff going forward. So I think this is still right. In fact, I think Frostbolt ping here is correct. This engine's fine, but yeah, same principle applies. I can get both of these down. This and this. See about a Doomguard, I guess? It's kind of the only like annoying thing. You need like a Frostbolt ping to deal with it. So it is Sen'jin. For sure it's Sen'jin. Mana Worm is slightly risky in that he can buff one of these, run it into the Sendron, and then kill the Mana Worm. Makes it a little bit weaker for Arcane Missiles. But Mana Worm's not really going to do much for you later anyway. If you end up playing Mirror Image here, yeah, this might like eat hits before it gets through to this, but then this is more likely to stay as a 1/3, so let's just get it out now.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Yeah, it looks like that's what we're gonna see.
Who dares summon me?
It's a bit problematic though. So how do we want to deal with this? So I think you gotta fireball the Doom Guard. I guess this is fine, right? You take 7. Sunwalker's going to be huge, and then you've got these coming up. You can refill your hand. It's okay. But we are falling behind here.
Why do you call?
That's the thing. You're really hoping for more tempo with this deck if you're playing it. We had it for just like a split second there early on.
Do you need a blessing? The light protects me.
Okay, not too horrible though. Kieran Tor would just be the greatest thing. Wait, what did this just buff? Oh, the golem. Damn. Yeah, go ahead and draw. Yeah, missiles is very good as well. Like this and missiles and a ping, it's nice, but
What to do?
yeah,
What to do?
I think it just might be too slow. He's got the ability to push 7 damage right now. Yeah, you can't get this out either. Unless you do that. You know what? I actually think we see what happens here. It's so bad. Damn. I feel like we needed lucky hits there, like to kill one thing. Because if you run that out, yeah, you're going down to 10 or less.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
But I really think we need something like a Kieran Tor to have any chance. With no board clears here. There we go. Right, he's got 8, 10, alright. Doable, unlikely, but doable. I don't think we've seen any Soulfires, right? So Soulfire Doomguard kills us.
The light protects me.
Sickest mirror entity. Okay, Sunwalker's the draw. No. You can't even ping to get a Senjin. I mean, you can leave 2 damage on the board is the thing. So what, you run that in, hit there. Boy. almost no way. I guess you could try to get a mirror image.
To do.
For Dalaran.
Hit there. Hit there.
Time runs out on me.
Might be, yeah, I actually think that might be the way to, there we go. To survive here. We're not really close to threatening lethal, but we do have burn in here still. Okay. So we got 10, 11 with fireball. God. Oh no, it's the soul fire. Oh, why? I thought maybe we'd lived another turn. Alright, alright. Alright, I'm gonna change decks up. Gonna hit the washroom first though. So far breaking even today. But yeah, be right back. Alright. Do some Control Hunter. I think this one's been untouched as well. It's actually a good list, so you know, I kinda wanna like win games. I enjoy that. The rare occasion when it happens. So yeah, let's try this. Q boss first though. Got it, got it. Yeah, so what hasn't been touched yet? We've got Hunter, Rogue, Mage, Shaman. Oh, and Zoo. Actually, we've got a lot that haven't been touched. It's just that people have hit all my favorite decks, I think. This might be my favorite that hasn't been hit yet. Don't know if we want to say both. I actually think I will. The only other thing I'm really hoping for is like Knife Juggler. That's fine, I guess. Because yeah, stuff like Freezing Trap, really good in this matchup. I like keeping it. Both of these are really good. But Hero Power on 2 is not bad, is the thing. So you're not like, yeah, this is great. You're not like desperate to mulligan for that stuff. I think you're more desperate to mulligan for removal. And it's pretty easy to draw stuff that's like 3 or less. It's like 75% of your deck, something like that. Nice. Okay. He could coin a swipe, but he's not on swipe mana. Don't even bother. Hero power pass. That's all we want. Or innervate, big guy into our deadly shot. Drake's a little lame. Like, do I... God, Drake is so lame. If he's got a swipe and you don't swing, are we punished? Because you throw out the Sanjin, he would swipe that, and he'd kill the Sanjin. So you either hit or you deadly shot. Thing is, we've got Hunter's Mark for another big thing. So I actually feel like this is okay. I think hitting and playing Sanjin is also okay. But like if he swipes here, we probably buzzard Companion and just start sending more damage. We've got like tracking, so it's a good way to get into something like Unleash for Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I think both plays are okay.
Where shall I strike?
Yeah. Yeah, still gonna be this. And then I need this to die. Kind of weird. It basically ends up being... I don't know. It's not really the reverse of before. Now this is bad against swipe. Yeah, I guess knowing this, the other play's just strictly better. We're still in okay shape if he swipes. He doesn't need him, because you still get to plop down the high main. Definitely making this hit. But yeah. Yeah, I guess just trading and putting down the Sanjin. It is better, and then you end up deadly shotting afterwards. But still, I'm fine with this. There's just so many pieces of removal. Even if we tracking into like a freezing trap, as long as it's not a big taunt, like you can faceless it.
None.
As well, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Not all that surprising, but very interesting. I think tracking in high main. I'm looking at faceless though, cause like you get the guarantee of a high main now. He's running that though, so there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good faceless targets in his deck, I'm assuming. Yeah, there we go. We got another deadly shot. Yeah, I think I still want to go ahead and make that hit. If he pops that, then we're weak to spell power swipe, but I don't think he's got any way of doing that all in one turn, so that's why I'm okay making that hit. Otherwise, I think it's alright to just push the damage. But no, this should put us in a good spot. He's also down one silence, which is a really big deal. Wow. That is so slow. I don't think this is worth deadly shotting. 8 mana. We can like hero power hit down the swipe. I think we're facelessing this no matter what. And I'm just like, do we hit or do we deadly shot? I think we hit, because if he does end up playing a big taunt, it can end up being actually a little problematic. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. It's still so hard to deal with 2 high mains. Yeah, I've been really happy with Faceless in this deck. It boosts this matchup so much, and I feel like the other ones are really strong. Like, it's already really good against Zoo. So, like, yeah, the Kodo doesn't get a lot of value. Once you remove Houndmaster, it's just fewer beast targets. I think it's quite good. Don't know if you'd ever run a second one instead of maybe like a Violet Teacher. Because I'm still not sold on Violet Teacher here. But yeah, I don't know what else you would run instead of it.
I must safeguard the land.
Shoots it for 2? Wow. Wait, what? So we have 16 damage. It's pretty bizarre. I'm trying to think what he could be setting up for. I think he's setting up for a spell power swipe. But if he drakes, he swipes, he kills these 3. Right, you might as well throw these 2 in, because they're going to die anyway. But if you plot these 2 down, like, I don't think he's got a way back into the game, right? Like, it hurts a bit. But you still end up with the 2 hyenas on board. You've got 8, 10, 12, 14. That's all of his mana, unless he's got an Innervate. You still got hero power if he's going to hero power. I think we're good. That ain't gonna cut it. See, you hoping that we don't see lethal or something? Didn't miss that one. What is that? We hit level 60 or something? Cool. Okay, plat 4. Slowly climbing. I'll take that. Steady progression, better than no progression.
Rexa versus Cariel.
I seen her in Mercenaries. Maybe I've seen somebody play with her as a hero, but I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe once before. Alright, I'll do this. I'm going to assume it's probably aggro. Deadly Shot can be good if they're playing control, but again, like I said, we've got so much time to draw into that sort of stuff. We've got tracking. And then, yeah, like 6 pieces of pretty good removal, so not really worried. It'd be really nice to actually hit Harrison here, because no matter what they're playing, they're going to have weapon targets. Unless somebody removed them for like a Wisp and an ETC or something like that.
Put this apple on your head.
What you got? Okay. I mean, I like that. I like that a lot. Definitely don't want to freeze and trap. I guess we'll get the knife. He's got coin. So, we'll throw the knife and we'll make the trade, probably. Ugh, will we? Problem is if he coin consecrates and he leaves this, but I guess I'm actually fine with it, because then we can like pyro explosive or pyro freezing or something. Still remove that. I was originally thinking we'd make the trade, just because, yeah, coin consecrate's so bad. But we are playing a class where despite it being a control deck, pushing that damage is pretty important. Yo, what's up, Flash Kid? Good to see you. We're doing pretty good. Doing not too bad. Slowly climbing today. Yeah, games have been fun. I think we tracking and hero power, probably. Not real keen on throwing out a freezing trap. I want to hit Harrison is honestly it. But I suppose with a bow and two traps in hand, this is a fine play. Definitely going to make the swing. I'm a little worried he's running a second to ooze, just because he was so willing to play that on 2, but hey, we'll see. Stargina with the follow. Hey Dex, hey Master Gamers. Master Gamers. You're far too kind. But I will take the compliment. It's like masturbators, but with gaming. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds more up my alley, actually.
Do you like to play with fire?
Okay, there we go. Anyway, welcome, welcome. Alright, hopefully he's not like a, yeah, of course the warm welcome. We even greeted you with a pyromancer and an explosive trap. It's as warm of a welcome as I can give you. Yeah, okay. So a little bit worried there. I think here, like once we go to 6+, I'm pretty cool picking up anything, even if he's like top decking harvest golems, things like that. It's great to be able to get out now. And then yeah, if he starts playing dudes, I'm definitely comfortable drawing on even just 2 minions. But we're getting to a point where I would even consider 1. Yeah, 200% we do it. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. We gotta kill this though. 1, 2. Now you can take that out with the weapon. But that's going to get picked up. We get another charge. We got more damage to push. I think the only worry here starts to become like taunts. If we can't get through taunts. Right, because this is all fine. It's going to be on low health. I'm even okay with heals. Wow.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, this gets very interesting. I like hit freezing trap. Is it ever too greedy to freezing trap here though? This is kind of a weird one because you're gonna increase the cost of this. But what would it be? It'd be like hit hero power. You can still play it for 5 and then you deadly shot it later. We've got another bow too, so we don't really need the charge. I think it's maybe just a mistake. Well, let's see what we get here. Doesn't really matter. I think it would be a mistake to play freezing trap here. Because yeah, I can even swing this equip and try to build charges on that later. This is Tyrion mana, but no Tyrion. Good to see. 5/7 damage. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and tracking. Kind of tough. He's played 2 True Silvers, so like Harrison loses a lot of value all of a sudden. I feel like he... I feel like he would have played Tyrion if he had Tyrion there. But at the same time, he could be trying to play around Owl, which does fit into Hunter. Hunter Smart could be very good with Unleash. Violet Teacher Unleash. Hunter's Mark is so good, and you get a clear here. God, I wish I could just pick them both. You can get the clear with Hunter's Mark, but I think you just want damage right now. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Pay attention, class.
You don't get the charge on the bow, but I'm not sure that we need more charges on the bow. Getting the dude and threatening 4, and then potentially like, you know, 7, 9, 11, that kind of stuff. I think this sets us up better. It's like if he plays a 7 mana Coda here, right? I obviously don't care for him to kill the 1/1.
I purify my enemies.
Okay.
The end is coming! Reporting.
Wow, that's gotta be a mistake for the unleash potential. So we've got 8 damage. I could faceless the Doomsayer. I think you do it. If he's got a Molten Giant, I don't mind, or like the other Molten Giant, I don't mind bringing him down that low. If you had enough mana, you could actually get lethal. But I am going to save this for any like potential draw, or if I get a Hunter's Mark or something, because he could also be running Alex or other big heals. Yeah, I don't think getting him down to 1 makes that big of a difference. Okay. Not bad. Let's stick with the deck while we're winning. The more that I read that you call people master gamers, it's making me, it's one of those things that gets funnier the more that I go back and read it in chat. Like, you know how people, when they'll like subscribe or whatever, they're like, welcome to the whatever club or whatever. I like to think, yeah, what if I just welcomed everyone as a master gamer? It's kind of endearing, but also cruel at the same time. It's pretty great. The Q boss is back. You're the master baiters now? No. The master gamers. You guys are the master gamers now. It just comes from the fact that you're all chronic masturbating gamers. But we just shorten it to master gamers. You know, masters at baiting out removal from opponents' decks? Yeah, something like that. That's right. You just gotta bait out your opponents, right? Just be masters at baiting your opponents. That sounds fine. This one actually looks cool. Alright, he's a little, like, intense in his proclamation, but they actually look cool. I like saving spells for Pyro without coin, but I don't know. I feel like Freezing Trap is too weak for, like, a lot of what they could be running. Yeah, this is what we want. Oh my god, where's Stutter Steps? It's gonna have an aneurysm if I hit a Doom Hammer this game. Oh, nice. And we get a turn 2 play. Okay, not bad. Not too shabby. Animal companion? Nah. Alright, still not the worst. Usually shamans don't run a ton of heal. It's probably more popular for them to run Earthens at this point. That's great. I mean, overloaded, we can play that into him. Flame Tongue could be a bit annoying, but if he's got to trade them both into Violet Teacher, I'm probably okay with it. Is he gonna coin something? Yeah, I think I'd like this. Maybe we even like tracking or unleash next turn, build some dudes. Thing is, like you could pyro explosive, something like that. I think you'll get a lot of value out of them later anyway. Onto Liurnia of the Lakes West. I think I recognize the name of that place, but I'm not even sure I know what it is. Castle or Sediment settlement you skipped over? Interesting. No, I think he meant like pleasuring himself sexually. I mean, I mean it as being interpreted, you know, it's open for interpretation. I think it's one of those things that could go in a number of directions. Maybe we have to do this now. Do we really? I'm actually going to tracking first. I don't want to get the pyro out. Oh, God. No, I have a new plan. 6 mana. We should be okay. Alright, this might look a little bizarre. But I think we do this. What we're actually hoping for is a tracking into Buzzard. Like, these go down to 1, then he's comfortable running out of other stuff, and you tracking into a Buzzard. Do it with Unleash. Kill and draw a million things, right? What could be over there? I don't know. That's like that whole game in a nutshell, isn't it? What is this? What is this? And what is this? Now, I could pyro and just kill this too, but you're gonna get the dogs anyway. And if you don't hit Buzzard, yeah, you still kill stuff with dogs. Oh, so sad. Do we want... God, what do we want? We already have a pyro, and now we're gonna have like no spells to activate it. It's probably this. Oh, this is so unfortunate. This could have went so much better. This is gonna have to do. I think it's also better to send the damage to face. See, what does he do on 6? It's like potentially fire elemental mana. Yeah, it really sucks to not to not have drawn there, have no spells with the pyro. Man, I think it was worth rolling. He played 1 Hex, is that right? So we could run out the High Main. I hope he doesn't have the other Hex. We're taking so much damage. They're like 11, and this is a list that potentially runs burst. I guess you do it. Whatever happens, you can double taunt if things go disastrously. But this actually doesn't do that much for you. Okay, I mean it eats the bolt burst, but yeah, I mean it's gonna be like incredibly difficult to clear. So we can Pyro, Hunter's Marks, Engine, Hero Power. What does that get us? Not very much, eh? It's just double Engine better. Potentially better. If he's got like no extra damage, right? 4, 6. See, he could run these two in, run that in, because it collapses in for the bonus damage. Then he's got to find 6 more. But he can't play Alakir here. A fat guy with a flail in an Everjail. Wow. Time to get fucked. Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about all the Souls games. Yeah, Elden Ring. It's like, are you gonna find like, yeah, a knight riding a horse with, you know, cool armor and a lightning spear? It's like, yeah, that's possible. Or you could find like, you know, a mutated rat that poops on your face. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a reasonable enemy that they would put in the game too. So. I mean, hell, even the guy that I'm supposed to find, which I'll get to when we swap over. Oh, there's the Hex. Interesting. When we swap over to Elden Ring, the guy I'm supposed to find is literally called Dung Eater. Like, the whole point of the guy is he eats shit. Oh wow, we found lethal. Good work. Okay, plant 3, not bad. Where should we go? Maybe we do zoo. We only did 1 zoo game so far in this climb. Why not try again? Should have tried to kill him using my controller with one hand like a true master gamer. It's true. That's, yeah. Not only does that make you a true master gamer, it would appease everybody in the Elden Ring community. It's the true way to play. You're not playing the game properly if you're making it easy by using 2 hands. In fact, you shouldn't even be using a controller. You should use 1 hand keyboard and mouse. Come on. Somebody else does play this game. I believe it. I really actually wonder how the matchmaking works. Like, out of everything development-wise with Hearthstone, I'm probably the most curious about how matchmaking works. Because I really wouldn't even mind if they just matched me up with the same person again and again. Just so I could get matches. We have coin. Seems very good, actually. Coin a 2 into a 2 into a 3 into a 4. Sure. Definitely doing Jadway first. There's a chance we even get that to be the elusive 4 attack. Can't be killed by spells. What? Alright, I've got the counter to Light Warden. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, Light Warden. Insane. That's how I insult my teammates in games when they suck. Is he using his fucking foot to play? What is he doing? That's pretty funny.
Is someone injured?
Alright, so now if he heals me, he gets the buff, right? That's how this works. Whenever a character is healed. Herm. So I'm gonna have to Soulfire it. I don't have to. I really don't want to lose a Doomguard, but they run deaths.
We must cleanse the sun.
We're gonna do that. Nice. Probably the best discard. Your zoo is only 2 cards different from mine. What do you run that's different then? Okay. Huh. Leper gnomes. Yeah, I think because I pulled a zoo list from somewhere. Don't remember where actually. And then I made some tweaks. I think by putting in the Amanis, and I think it was cutting 2 leper gnomes. No Voidwalkers. Oh, that's insanity. Voidwalkers are just crazy. Well, as ridiculous as it is to just, you know, smash 8 attack in there, I think that's the correct play. Maybe you hold back on the abusive because you can hit heal, but I don't really care because it's just going to get discarded anyway. Yeah, I feel like Voidwalkers are like a must include. I know Amani is like, some people run them, some people don't. That's fine. 1 mana? 1 mana? No. Oh. Okay, we just need the other Doomguard. Easy. There you go. I've also been looking at Shield Bearer. I like Shield Bearer, actually. I think it's one that I would consider potentially over a lot of stuff here. It might be better, but I think you can run both, honestly. What do we do here? I think you just kill it and then flood the board. Yeah, you can't let him heal, so... So Holy Nova could potentially kill the 2, but I don't think it's right to hold on to stuff either. Not at this point.
I bring life.
Wow. Okay, we'll do that. Very cool. Kill that. We'll draw there. Pretty nice. Please buff the juggler. Thank you. Well, this guy's doing like really good against us. But we have had insanely lucky draws here. Still very losable. But yeah, no complaints over our draws. Alright, what do we do? Buff into there? No. Ooh, see, this is a problem. This is horrendous. Go down to 8. Oh my lord. Yeah, a lot of our good stuff's just gone. Or our big stuff, I guess I should say. Ah, there's the Holy Nova. Wow. Yeah, we had insane draws. He had insane draws. GG. Alright, we'll do another. Yo, what's up, Sensei? How you doing? Come on. There we go. 20-second queues, I can live with that. Also, don't run Soulfire and Handlock. You think that's correct? I'm not a Handlock expert by any means. I haven't played a lot. It feels... That feels probably not right. Let me think about this. If you've got like 1, 2, 3, do you actually keep Doomguard? Problem is they run Hex a lot of the time, unless it's aggro. I don't know. Let's just try it. Yeah, I feel like you probably need Soulfire. Alright, let's do this. Try to get these two. Probably a lot of snipeable things. This and the Harvest Golem's great. Guess we really gotta hope we just don't draw the other Doomguard. It's the thing. I don't know about a lot of matchups.
The light protects me.
With stuff that I don't play.
The light protects me.
Guess we're sending it face. But I feel like whenever I'm playing against you, a lot of it hinges on whether or not you've got Doomguard. So that's my reasoning to keep it. Discarding a Zoo seems fine, but Handlock, there's a lot you can burn. Yeah, I agree with that. Alright, we got a buff to kill. Yeah, this will be fine. Plus you're usually holding a lot. Not likely to get a free Soulfire. Yeah, I don't think you get a free Soulfire. I think the issue is that you just don't have enough to deal with a lot of like early aggression. Right? Like it's all about getting to use those big control-y cards that you have. And so I think you just want to do... okay, this is fine. I think you want to do everything you can to get there, if that makes sense. So it's like Soulfire helps you get there in a lot of matchups against like a Hunter, against a Zoo. And then in other matchups it's more of like a finisher, which can be very useful. So yeah, I think it's just too good of a card to completely pass up. I think I'd just play all 3 of these and not tap. How many 1-drops do we have left? Still a decent amount. Alright, let's do that. Pray for no Lightning Storm because it's an auto kill with Thalnos out. Albinordic Village people. What?
My shield for Argon.
Okay, perfect. Good. Okay, I think I'm comfortable getting rid of the Defender. Defender doesn't really help with these that much anyway. He would have Lightning Storm last turn if he had it. So it's really like Hex, potentially Lava Burst if he's got it. That would suck, but I think more likely Hex. But yeah, getting those to 2 health. I think most stuff just ends up killing it anyway. So one thing I don't like about... Well, the one thing I don't like about Zoo. The biggest thing I don't like about playing Zoo. You really do feel like too much of the game is in your opponent's hands, you know? You still get to make decisions, like... Again, I don't think he's got Lightning Storm. But I really hate the whole, like... I sure hope he doesn't draw it type thing. At least it's consistent. It is consistent. It's true. Alright, you're gonna try putting one... Oh, there we go. There's the Lightning Storm. I didn't see, but I think that was probably off the top. Can I guess what you cut? I mean... You did say you had leopard gnomes in there. That seems like the most logical thing to cut. That would be my guess, I suppose. But I feel like you're going to surprise me with something else. Okay, I guess we shoot something. Pretty sure we're just dead, though. Cut a coil. I can see that. I don't think every Zoo deck runs coil, actually. I quite like it. I think it's very good. But it's especially good if you're facing other Zoos. If you're not, then there's not like a ton of other matchups it's good in. Alright, well that was our Zoo experiment for the day. That's enough for me. We're at 4, but we're just not really climbing. God, our combo deck sucks ass. Oh, let's go back to Shaman. It hasn't been screwed over yet. I don't mind this deck. I just gotta get some water. I'll be gone for 2 secs. It's good.
Thrall versus Carrier.
I won't give up.
For Doomhammer.
Yeah, I'll try the rest after. Is this the same person we played before? I'm just gonna guess, so I don't see anyone else with the portrait. It means mana type probably gets good value. Maybe you should even save Cairn there, honestly. Really just want Nat Pagel, best card in the game.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. No true silver. Not bad. Yeah, last time we played, assuming this is the same person, last time we played they had both their true silvers right at the top of their deck. Doomsayer. I don't feel like it's worth hexing that. We didn't see much big stuff from this guy, but I gotta assume he's got Tyrion and other big shit, so don't necessarily need the mana from this next turn. Obviously, I'm not sure. We could end up drawing like a Drake or something. Let's just go ahead and do that. Don't think I can cut the Leopard Gnome. So strongly weighted. It is just like super powerful for its mana cost. The thing with Zoo is you're like fighting for board control so much, and then you tend to you know, you secure the board, you snag it. Yeah, I am gonna kill this thing. You get the board and then you push for damage. So I feel like a lot of times that extra like 2 damage that you get just isn't a big enough difference to run it. That's why I don't like it as much in the deck, right? You either like have the board or you don't, but for sure, for the mana cost, it's hyper efficient. Yeah, definitely, and it is gonna win you some games. Like, I don't think it's a terrible card or anything like that.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, I guess I hit with my weapon. Keeps us at a consecrate range. Not really sure what else I'm hoping to hit. Plus we got another charge.
All are equal under the light.
Oh my god. Those voice lines are just so obnoxious. Okay, let's see what totem I get. I don't know if this changes anything. Probably not.
Tadingo! Yes!
Elements guide me.
I guess I'll swing. It's really just if he ends up having the true silver, I don't want him to be able to kill it super easy. I'm not going to want dudes on the board eventually if I decide to play
Put your faith
Alec here around his mana cost. Okay. Well, that makes things easy. Bonk. Having already played one equality, I'm comfortable running that out. Did you kill Radon as your second Great Rune boss? Third. Third, I think.
The Earth Mother is near.
Reporting
Okay, so I can push a shitload of damage with that. 6, 12, 15, 18. Is it right to hit? You get the heal. I think that's right. I think you want a Cairn, Dude, Bomb. And then maybe Alec here the following turn. You have to have like Consecrate equality, something like that. That's pretty resilient to it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And the fact that you heal that 1 health is a really big deal. Oh, I missed your whole other message. Really don't know where to go next in Elden Ring. North area of the red map's flooded with dragons. North part, mobs all of a sudden have way more stats than in the south. Oh yeah. So maybe I have to continue on another map. And Radon is still clapping your ass, yeah. Hey, I'm trying, Stargina. This is,
By my enemies.
I'm giving it my all. I hope you're super impressed by it. Stargina rules. Certainly, oh wow. Certainly adding a lot of life to chat. I gotta agree. I like it. I like the variety. Like, I'm gonna be totally honest. Sorry, that might have counted as self-promotion. Yeah, for whatever it is that you do, I guess. No, like, I don't know what to call that. It's humorous, it's fun. I just wonder if I want Thalnos out. Like, I want to do this. You get the draw from Thalnos later? Oh, I'll save it, because we have that combo. It's like almost a little trolly, but in like a good way. Like, it's fun. I genuinely like it. What a compliment, thanks. I mean, it's true. Not keeping Hex for Tyrion? I already hexed Tyrion. Yeah. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We know what we're doing. I'm not that great at this game, but yeah. Don't you worry. But yeah, as far as that stuff, I mean, if you want advice on where to go, I'm more than happy to provide a little bit of insight, but don't want to go spoilering everything either.
For honor.
7, 12. I think it's fine.
I have no time for
I feel like it's not meant to be boss number 2 since the stats are insane. I think it's a fine boss number 2. I think it's a doable boss number 2. In fact, you'd probably be surprised. Like, I don't know. The way that I played it, because Jay Ingram was in here before saying that he was struggling as well. I'll have the VOD up on YouTube today, hopefully. But I think I did it on like my 3rd try. And like, wasn't, I don't know, wasn't particularly difficult. Just like on horseback, run in, smack dudes, summon dudes, run away. But I don't know, maybe it was that I was so lucky, because I've heard lots of people say that he's just wildly strong.
Purify my enemies.
Yeah, my weapon did a ton of damage, and I don't know if any of that was dictated by... Cause I think I still have the greatsword that does fire. I don't know if he's like weak to fire or anything. Oh, damn. Okay, we're a little bit shy of killing him. How do I want to do this? We can just burst him down later. I guess this is fine. But yeah, it had a decent amount of vigor and stuff. But I don't think he ever, like, really got me that low. I ended up with a lot of flasks. I don't know, I'd have to watch the fight again, too. You're around 1k health, each hit was 100 damage. Okay, yeah, I mean, I was definitely higher than that on both accounts. I think I was doing, like, 300 a hit, something like that. Alright, I think we finally do it here. Could use like a pyro play or something. I'm a little surprised he hit the dude. We've been saving this as a finisher for so long. Could have potentially been better to get it out early, but we just didn't need to with this. Yeah, with the overlay, I only had 8 mana. So, unless I'm crazy, I don't think I missed lethal. Yeah, let's do another with this deck. Halictree's Secret Medallion Right. Brandishing both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Rold. Yeah, I did that. When the villagers gave it to you. I couldn't remember where I got the one half. Fuck, I don't remember where I got both halves, but... yeah, I think I just did that thing. And it brought me to somewhere that I bailed on, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, that actually reminds me now that I have to go back to that area to explore it. Alright, well, I'm okay with progressing a bit. If we end up like Plat 3, Plat 2, something like that, I'll be satisfied. I'd like to be higher than Plat 4 by the end of this, but yeah, don't necessarily need to get into Diamond, still pretty early. They also found out that I missed a church in the starter area. Oh man. Plus 100 flasks, and it had the Flask of Wondrous Physiques. Yeah, if you don't get the Wondrous Physique Flask, that shit is crippling. I couldn't remember where I even ended up getting that. the +1, it's like, okay, livable, whatever. Every bonus to your flask, obviously, going to be pretty huge, but... Oh, yeah, not getting that other thing. Oof. Regen and holy damage. Nice. Yeah, I saw your post today in Discord that your character's looking pretty, pretty sweet now. Okay, well, as much as I wish I could just Doomhammer him to death, we'll go with this. Got all the damage mitigation to 35 now. Big beefy boy, nice. I just can't stand big beefy armor on my characters. That's it. I'll make a different character that is the big beefy armor character, but not on my current one. I gotta go with the little bit slimmer armor. It's why I like picking the female body type or whatever. Right? They do body type A and B. Little the non-gender specific or whatever, but yeah, so even if you're wearing some of the bigger armors, it's got that form-fitting look to it, which I just prefer way more. Yeah, that's why. Okay, Flash, get Master Gamer. You got a regen spell for 5 per tick, 2 from the talisman. You know what I saw that's so silly? So, yesterday, because I was totally out of commission, I was watching Elden Ring instead of playing. Nice draw, especially with that. You can unequip and re-equip the talisman, and it does an instant 2 ticks of HP. So you can just like mash, unequip, re-equip, and heal up super fast. Pretty silly. This is a bit of a tough turn. Ooh, Farce here too. I guess it's probably these. I was looking at, like, do I want to Thalnos Earthshock? I think it's really important to kill that. But this body's real nice. He's got a buff hit to kill. And then we've got a nice 5/6 or potentially even coin and carry. Yeah, I like this a lot. Could use a Hex, though. Alright, going face. Actually good. Now do I Cairn or do I Drake? Because Drake's going to draw us closer to Hex. Problem is if I hit there, this is weak to Mortal Coil. And if I play the Drake, it's weak to Soulfire. You could save the coin for Alec here as well. I think Cairn is better. Is there like anything else that we draw into that's good though? Not really. That's the thing. If I play Drake and he Soulfires the Drake, I feel like I lose the game. I'm gonna Cairn. I'm not convinced it's not a bot though. It's Korean instead of Chinese this time, but it's playing pretty uniform. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Well, maybe it just doesn't matter what the hell we do. That's brutal. All right, we get to kill something. I think you do Drake, though. So you can do this to make sure you don't die to the other Soulfire, but I don't think it's right to play around that. I think you do want to draw into Hex if you can. Jesus, though. Yeah, this is brutal. I mean, this does contest the Doomguard. Or maybe it's not a bot the way it's playing. It does just seem a little like faster or sharper or something. Oh, We got a lightning storm here. Okay, 8 damage plus that. 4. Oh my god, it's so good. You could have like guaranteed it with the Thalnos, but I really think it's worth trying to ensure that you can play the Farseer the same turn. 2 draws into another Soulfire. That would have been horrible. Let's check the boss ruin rewards.
The light protects me.
I know most of those, not some of them. So that's the order the game like wants you to kill him. Yeah, I mean I don't even know if it's like the order that it wants you to kill them, or that's the whatever, the standard progression. I know what you mean though. That's their level of difficulty, I guess. Did we try to roll a time? I think we Lightning Storm for sure. You do get the Overload. You could actually, maybe that's the better play. Maybe you Bolt, double hit. You can Thalnos dude and the next turn Alakir. Yeah, I like that better actually. 2, 4, 5. Yeah. See what we get. Again, don't think it matters, but fuck. Okay, we should win this.
Put this apple on your head.
Did say extraordinary as well, so maybe it is not a bot. Alright, just a Korean player. Nice, nice. Alright, we'll stick with it. Imagine you had Juggler Doomguard in Juggle's face. I mean, he'd already played two Doomguards there, so in that case, he couldn't have. Well played, thank you, thank you. Some call me a master gamer. Others call me much ruder things.
Brawl versus Lunara.
Okay.
How boldly can you bloom?
For Doomhammer.
Do you keep Mana Tide? I feel like it's too slow in this matchup. I feel like you're looking for like Hex or something. Even like Loot Hoarders. Because even stuff like, right, Lightning Bolt, Loot Hoarders, Stormforge, Lightning Bolt. I feel like that's too slow with their potential to innovate stuff out. More Clown Portraits. Yeah, we saw the one Thrall one. I don't hate this. The one Thrall one that actually I thought looked cool. The voice sign is a little over the top. This one, yeah, not so sure. I only really know Lunara from... Does she have a... Is there another portrait? Or is there a, like, card or something like that? I know Lunara from HOTS. That's about it. No ramp. No. Bad ramp. That's right. This one's a special Lunara? Okay. Yeah, it did say something, right? Some sort of descriptor for her. Yeah, go ahead and do this. I would love another card. Okay, no ramp. No cards. No golem. No. Fuck. She's a Warcraft thing. Only know her from HOTS 2. Reckon she's a druid. Yeah, I guess. If it's the druid class, it must be a druid. But... yeah, that's all my knowledge as well. Which is fine. I am terrible at playing her in HOTS, but I'm very good at dying to her poison in it. Don't like how at some point they changed the card design to be all cartoonish. Fully embrace the children's card game. We do have the best card in the game. Not sure what we do here. Part of me wants to run in and see what cards we get. I'm comfortable running this out. It does suck because some of these druids run Farseer so he could heal it back up. If I could get like a lightning bolt, this is running 2 of them. It would be amazing. I think I'm gonna do it. Do I play both of these? Do I hero power Pagel? I think I hero power Pagel. It's a good one. And you hope to fire Elliot. Hope he doesn't heal up. Alright, somebody's excited. I'm glad. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of fine with them leaning into like silliness. I'm actually a bit of a fan of some silliness, not taking things too seriously. Uh-oh. Ooh, this gets tough. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it sticks out a bit in Hearthstone. Like, I feel like it works in a game like HOTS. But yeah, I don't love it in Hearthstone. Shit, this is tough. Because I don't want to fire Ellie and then just get hit and knock it down to 4. But if I Earth Shock, it's like Lightning Storm's not that great. Doomhammer's not that great. If you have spell power, like if you roll a spell power totem, it's the greatest thing on the planet. You Earth Shock Lightning Storm. But is that just like too much high roll potential? If you fire Ellie, you know, maybe it's fine. If you fire Ellie and he hits, it's at least keeping Pagel alive. You Lightning Storm. I feel like it's just too high roll to go for the spell power totem. At this point, we've just got too much game left. You know, and that's just innervates down. It's okay, but he's in a really good spot. Have you killed the Knight duo? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were very hard. But you get their armor afterwards, which makes it totally worth it.
I have no time for games.
Easily my favorite armor set in the game. Alright, Pagel, do your thing. Best card in the game. Okay. So you could do something wild and crazy, like Earth Shock, double Lightning Storm. You clear the board. You keep Pagel. See, the thing is, I'm not really that worried about keeping Lightning Storm for later. It's just that you get crazy overloaded the following turn. Like, I've got a 4-drop, so it's not the worst thing ever. I think that's what we do. God, the high rolls. You could even Earth Shock and just leave the other one, but I don't think there's a lot of benefit to it. It's not good, but it maybe gives us time to draw into a Hex, especially if this procs again. No, but it's the best card. Yeah, I don't love it. The damage from Senjin on either one of those is actually decent. Do you ever Mana Tide instead? He's not going to be able to combo this turn, but he'll be able to combo the following turn. I think it's more important to get the damage on it. There's a good chance that's why he played that, actually, just to get the body on board. Okay, Flame Tongue. Still getting value out of Peggle, because it's the best card in the game. You can Doom Hammer and double hit that. Or hit. Keep that on the board with the Flame Tongue. Not the worst. You can Storm Forged. It doesn't really buy you much. What's his combo if he's just got that? It's 20, eh? So you can take 4 damage. It's probably good to have Doom Hammer. 5, 7. So I guess you roll first. Potentially gives you an Earthshock play if you want. No. Not bad though.
Howdy.
Okay. Problem is, I bet he's got swipe, and then this is just gone. Yeah, maybe you should have sacked that into, oh, he actually doesn't have it.
My eyes.
Okay. Still might have been better to sack into the Drake, just thinking about it, but... Guess it's alright. This is brutal, though. We're 100% dead to the combo, right? Yeah, even at 30, you're dead to it. Unless you roll some shit. So let's see. 14, 20, 26. If you bonk this, you're at 19, 25. Even if you roll a taunt totem, you hit, you shoot. I don't know, you're gonna have to just pray he doesn't have stuff. Okay. So if I shoot, I hit. He hits 14, 20, 26. Yeah, you're dead to combo even if you take this out with Earthshock. So I think the correct play is just to run stuff out and pray. But I'm like 99% sure we're just dead. Yeah, it's possible just using those lightning storms early was a mistake. Like, obviously we'd love them now. But I'm not sure what else you do on that turn. Oh. Am surprised. Yeah, I thought about potentially getting the mana tied out instead of another one of these. But I figured the damage against this stuff would actually be better. Into Rayo Lucaria, time to kill things. Man, I swear I just don't know the names of anything in that game. Like, I don't know what it is, like, me and geography just don't get along or something. Alright, I think, oh, hold on one sec. Do we care about shooting and killing? Once again, brings us to 16. That gets buffed, you run in, you're still dead anyway. No, it's just another case of you're very, very dead. So.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of anything. People mention things in-game, people mention things, yeah, have you been here, did you do this, or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, it all rings a bell. But I can't place it ever. I can't believe we haven't died here. Even like a single Savage Roar here is so good. That looks like a swipe though. Oh. Okay. Is there any way we can win this still?
vengeance.
He's got 16 though. 4, 8, 12, 15, 16. It's just nothing to do. Yeah, I was just gonna push damage it, but yeah, with the hero power, you're taking 16. Doesn't matter. Place is cool architecture. Nice, nice. Alright, I think I'll do one more here. What do I feel like? I'm gonna go back to this hunter. Yeah, Peggle did live for a long time. It's easily my favorite deck to run Peggle. Actually, like, almost for that exact reason. If you're running Argus too, it's like an extra level of fun. But yeah, if it's silenced, you know, or even if it's just on the board, you can buff it with Flame Tongue. Hide it behind taunts. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's actually pretty good. Like, I meme about it being the best card ever, but it feels underrated in Shaman. And everything else, yeah, maybe not so good, but I like it. That's right. We're just masterfully baiting silences and whatnot onto our 0-4. Well said. Yo, what's up, Nolan? DG. I'll be honest, it sounds much cooler than just my name. Not that that's my real name, it's my internet name, but... Huh. I think we still get out Companion. Yeah, I don't think we can wait. That's fine. Always switching your name up. I know, I've noticed. We've got Dex __. Might have been my favorite. That one's pretty good. Donald Grump. Sweet Jesus. Let's not let that one stick. Okay, this is fine. Can we draw anything that's 3 or less, though? I guess maybe not anything. Yeah. Alright. Workable. Okay, pretty good.
Pay attention, class.
Don't hate it anyway. You could have a really nice turn with like Buzzer to unleash Hunter's Mark. If he builds up the board. Just don't kill it, you know? Ooh. We like. We really like. Oh, we could double Hunter's Mark for the added BM. I think I'm good with this, though. Alright. Swipe incoming? Anyone want to guess it's a swipe? Still a good time.
I must safeguard.
Oh, no swipe. It's one thing I love about the Buzzard. It's one of those, like, whatever you want to call it, like a soft taunt target. What do we do here? Harrison's fine, but Freezing Trap's also good. And if he doesn't have swipe, you can like Freezing, then Explosive, potentially. I don't know. It's probably too big of an investment. You're just getting dudes out. How good are the dudes? Moment when your Innervate 7-drop dies to a dog. It's pretty great, isn't it? I could also kill it. Problem is if he draws swipe, you play Harrison, and he wipes everything while still surviving. It's so bad. Puts it into like Wrath or Hero Power range, but I think it's probably still better. Yeah. God, there's a part of me that really wants to Hunter's Mark that. Just because you've got like double Freezing Trap, Deadly Shot. But the thing is, especially when he like burns the Innervate, if he's got to spend anything to kill that, I think it's fine for us. And we do need some kind of follow-up, but almost all of our removal's in our hands, so pretty good chance we get something. It's acceptable. And to the point where I actually think you do drop a Freezing Trap. Being mana efficient here can be good. Because yeah, this is another one of those, like, even if he top decks a Golem, plops it down, and that's what gets picked up, like, yeah, I do not mind. Probably just Deadly Shot that, though. Man, just all traps, eh? I actually think you Faceless Deadly Shot. It's a 5 mana 5/5, but we just have to apply pressure. We have this freezing, we got another one, we've got a Hunter's Mark with the potential to juggle. I'm gonna do it. Maybe you leave it for the freezing. It gets picked up, it's 9 mana. I'm gonna leave it. If it's a 9 mana, like heal 5, I think it's fine. And I don't care if he draws more. Could have just trapped Hero Power to play around Snipe a bit. Milk 1/1 out of the Teacher. Yeah, I considered that. It was a strong consideration. I think it's a good play. I'm not necessarily sure it was better or worse than what I did, but I was pretty back and forth on that. Okay. Hero Power hit. Yeah, I'm a little surprised he's doing like what is it? Power of the Wild and Ancient Wars. There we go. Ancient of War. Cool. We got all the mana ever to run this stuff. But yeah, I think because he's running it, he's probably got a second. No idea what he would cut. Boy, how does he run all this shit? Huh. This is actually a tough turn. I think I Deadly Shot here. Because you hit, you Deadly Shot, and then worst case, you Freezing Trap a 9-cost card.
Well played.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Now he probably knows it's Freezing Trap, so he can just hold it. But if you can get something else to get picked up, he's got one more Charger potentially. You can still Hunter's Mark it later. I don't think it's worth Hunter's Marking now in that case. Yeah, Force of Nature, that's another one. Yeah, in fact, Force of Nature is probably his best goal. He gets one picked up, then he blocks. Hits. You're left with like a 2/2. But I think that's what we had to do. I mean, if you don't do that, you just have like nothing going forward. But I think you're right. If he's on the ball, that's probably what he does. That being said, maybe he's not running combo stuff if he's running Cenarius, double Ancient War. But I don't know, the Power of the Wild goes so well with Savage Roar. You would think he'd run the combo. Yeah, I'm really not sure what he cut. Shit, that worked though. Ooh, what do we do? I can't believe that worked. I think it's Teacher, Explosive Trap. Hunter's Mark on that is not that great. Because it dies there, but it would also die to an Explosive Trap later. We just want damage, and I think we might need Hunter's Mark later for a bigger taunt still. Which we could potentially kill with a token, so. I know you get the extra dude if you do it now. But I'm pretty comfortable with this. I think it's fine. Cenarius would be so good at 8 mana, 9 is just too slow. Yeah, when it works, but I agree. I think it's one of those cards that's usually too clunky. He does have a 9-mana Lord, right? Yeah, what is this guy run? I wonder if it is like a double Savage Roar, but no Force of Nature deck. Just to try to mix things up, because he's got Teachers, he's got Power of the Wild, and maybe Cenarius is usually there for the buff more than the taunts. Well, we have lethal. Strange. Either that or, yeah, you're just unlucky. Didn't have Force of Nature. Okay, it's going to be my last Hearthstone game for the day. I'm going to switch it over to Elden Ring in a bit, so if you're done with the Hearthstone stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching, whatever, on YouTube. I know people are... the people who've unsubscribed have made it pretty clear they don't like watching Elden Ring, and I know I'm sort of bogging people down with the uploads of the first playthrough, but that's really all I've got planned for uploading is that first playthrough, unless I'm going to do some real condensed videos or produce stuff in the future. Probably not going to be a ton more of that stuff, so don't worry, plenty more Hearthstone stuff coming. But yeah, going to switch it over now. Another game that confirmed the law of the high main. Yeah, you got that right. You play high main, you win the game. Alright, now I am going to do something before... I'm going to do a couple things before we get right into Elden Ring here. So let's see. First things first, get rid of that. Get rid of that. What are we doing? We're exploring the sewers in Elden Ring. Then we move this up here. Get rid of that. Okay. So I have to eat. Yeah. I had to eat just a quick bite here. Well, if you play and you get to attack face. I thought it was just if you play high main. Yeah, if you get to play high main, you win the game. But yeah, work there. Let's Dance content coming too. Oh, you know it. You know it. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to highlight our Hearthstone stuff real quick.